Yeah, we are back for another review of Black Ink Crew Chicago. I think we're on season 5, episode 7. And a lot of the heaviness that was last episode is over, and we are back to the shenanigans. All right, so everybody's back at the shop, and they're reminiscing about Vegas, and everybody's still coming off of Ford and his really bad depression. But Don lets us know that Ford is in Atlanta with his mom, and he's admitted that he does need help, and he's agreed to go to counseling. And everybody believes that he'll be fine at this point. Charmaine admits that she did fail horribly in Vegas as far as planning and doing what she was supposed to be doing. So in order to atone for that, she thinks it would be a good idea to get a 9-mag tattoo, which I don't know why that would fix your lack of professionalism, but okay, girl. So and Ryan lets her know, no, he used to give him all willy-nilly in the past. Now there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears involved with getting a 9-mag tattoo, which, okay, Ryan, sure. Whatever. So Charmaine's at the radio station where she works on the weekends or part-time, however that works. And Erica Mena shows up. I will say that this show is pretty good for bringing out, the little C and D list type celebrities. So I guess that's a little bit of good exposure, I guess. Erica Mena is there, and she's celebrating her birthday. And Charmaine lets us know something that I didn't know prior to now. I know Erica Mena has been off in and out of the reality TV and music video scene for quite some time, but I didn't know she used to work for one of the Kardashian boutiques. I guess is where she started with all of this. Who knew? Who cares? All right, so Charmaine asks, I didn't know Erica Mena went to jail either, and Charmaine is on the radio, and she asked her about her mugshot and what happened, and she basically just says some dude named Cliff that she used to talk with broke down her door, and that's as far as she gets into it. And I guess when the cops ended up getting called, he went to jail for domestic violence, and she went to jail for having a little bit of weed on her, and went to jail for 48 hours. So now she's a hardened criminal, I suppose. Sure. All right. Moving on. Junior is talking to somebody, can't remember. He's at the bar, and he's drunk as usual. And I think it's Ryan he's at the bar with, and Ryan tells him he needs to find a way to fix it with Adriana. No, not Ryan. He's talking to one of his friends. I don't know the friend's name. But the friend is letting him know that he needs to find a way to fix it with Adriana. And then they have a conversation about Lily and how he feels about her now that she's told Adriana about their conversation, or the lack thereof. Whatever. So Adriana comes in, and she tells him he needs to get his crap together. Blah, 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 blah. They make up and go do it in the bathroom. Very classy. All right, moving on. All right, so Bella, Don, Van, Ryan, Bella's daughter, and Ryan's assistant, I don't know her name, I forgot. They all go skating because, of course, we have to have some event that we have to do in order to bring us together. And Van is reminiscing about Van is reminiscing about Vegas, and he's upset at, he's just reminiscing about the big blowout that Jen and Evanita got into, what we saw previews of throughout the season, where Evanita lets Jen know that her and Van has been fucking around, and that in fact they were fucking around the same night her dad passed away, according to the previews that were happening. But we never saw the full out fight, so I don't know why they keep showing us, about the fight if they're not gonna show us what happened at the fight. But whatever. So I guess in order to make up for everything that happened at Vegas, Ryan decides that they should have a Friendsgiving, just a Thanksgiving type dinner situation with friends, in case you didn't know. And he claims that Van goes back to let us know that he claims he's going to give Jen some time, and that he's eventually going to beg her to come back to him yet again. Hopefully it doesn't involve potential kidnapping charges like he did the last time, trying to kidnap her and force her to listen to his apology, as he did a couple seasons ago. Moving on. So Bella meets up with this tattoo artist, and his name is SP. SP, and she said that he was her first love, and she known him from a long time, and she's having a hard time just getting over him, so they end up falling, getting back with each other and falling apart, and blah, blah, blah. So they rekindled their little fling at the tattoo convention. They show us the little behind the scenes footage of them talking and whatever. So they're talking, and she lets him know that she's still mad about him fucking 3 or 4 of her friends. But he was able to talk her out of being mad at him anymore, and now they're back good. So he convinces her to pretend that none of it ever happened, and she invites him to the Friendsgiving. Okay, Bella girl. So moving on, Van FaceTimes his daughter, and she's in the car with some dude, and Van lets her know that the dude looks much older. The dude looks much older than his daughter. I don't know his daughter's name, but he tells his daughter, hey, put this man on the phone, let me talk to him. And he's talking to the guy, and he kind of don't know how to talk, and he says, I know what I mean, and homeboy, like he don't know how to have a conversation. And so Van kind of hangs up on him and lets his daughter know that he wants to see her. And so they're meeting up and they're talking, and he asks his daughter how old is the guy, and we find out that the guy's 19 and his daughter is barely 17, which I'm going to assume is she just turned 17, which I guess that ain't that bad, but I don't know. Child, these kids, they don't care. They be doing what they want to do. But that's neither here nor there. That ain't none of my concern. So he goes on to, what is my concern though? He asks his daughter, what does the dude and her have in common? And she says he's left-handed and she's left-handed. Huh? So you have a boyfriend and you like him because y'all the same hand? Y'all right with the same hand? Girl, if you don't, I digress. So, he lets her know, that's why you like him, because y'all both left-handed? Like, that's not a reason. I guess it's the reason to like somebody, but it's not the reason to be in a relationship with somebody. But, okay, girl, whatever floats your boat. So he offers his daughter $5,000 to leave old dude alone, and she declines, and lets him know, she's doing what makes her happy. He makes her happy, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop, which, if my daddy offered me $5,000, I'm going to take the $5,000, but I might still talk to old dude on the side, so that wasn't going to work anyway. So his daughter says, you're worried about my love life, essentially what happened to Jen, and he lets her know that, he has not basically been setting a great example for how a dude should be treating his daughter, just because of the way that he's been treating Jen and or other women, and doesn't really offer resolve, just moves on with demanding to meet up with her boyfriend. All right, this is just gonna be real quick. Erica Mena and Ryan meet up at a hotel room. She's about to get a tattoo. He lets her know it's her birthday weekend. He lets her know that him and Rachel broke up. Oh man, Rachel broke up. Oh, that's so sad. Whoop-de-whoop. She gets a tattoo on her hip that says brave or courage or strength or strong, or I think it's strong. One of them words. It's a pretty basic tattoo, just the word strong, and it's a fancy print, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Nobody cares. All right, so now we are at the Friendsgiving. All right, and Junior's outside having a cigarette smoke, waiting on Charmaine to bring the rest of the food. Everybody's just sitting around taking shots, whatever. Junior runs into Lily outside, and he claims that he never said the stuff that Lily said. I don't know who lying no more. He might have hit Lily up and said, I got love for you. Lily translated it to, I still love you. Who knows? Who knows who lying? I don't know who lying anyway. So Don decides to kick off some drinking games, and while they're drinking off, they're playing two truths and a lie, where you tell two truths and a lie. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Well, Bella and SP, they show up, and when a new person shows up to the group, guys and girls, people try to, size them up and see what they're about, and, they might throw a couple jabs or, say some smart things, but let's just preface this with everybody's been drinking, everybody's been giving out shots, and this group has a lot of toxic masculinity at play, so Just keep that in mind throughout the rest of this little part right here. All right, so Don kicks out the drinking games. SP and Bella shows up. They're sizing up SP and they're just questioning him or whatever. And then Ryan was saying, we were questioning you because you were the new guy in the shop. And then SP is, he's kind of offended because people are kind of questioning him. And then they're also questioning Bella. And he's like, hey, I'm the new person. Ask me the questions. Don't ask Bella. Just kind of leave her alone. So Junior and Bella just kind of, as that dies down, Junior and Bella pick up with the question, 2 truths and a lie. And Bella is giving her 2 truths, and she is having a hard time coming up with the lie. And Junior decides to say, he creates her third answer for her, just piping up and saying something. It was still hard. I don't think production still let us know what was really said, but he said something about, because one of the jokes was SP stands for side piece, and I guess that was the running joke when everybody first met SP when he showed up. So now Junior has decided that he's going to pipe up for Bella and say that one of her truths or her lie, one of the sentences in the game is now SP being a bitch, or somebody's a bitch, or somebody's a something. So it sounds like Junior called SP a bitch. I don't know why. He don't know this man from a can of paint, but that's what we're going to assume he said, right? So SP takes offense, and he kind of start turning up on him, and Van is kind of standing between him and Junior, letting him know, it ain't worth it. That don't need to go down. Chill out, whatever. Van's trying to break it up, and at this point, SP is turned. He might be just as drunk as everybody else, and he's kind of trying to push Van's hand out of the way, trying to get to Junior, and Van is kind of like, he pushes him because he's trying to keep him apart. He pushes SP, and he basically launches him across the room, whatever. And SP is still, he's still tight, still trying to get to Junior, but he's letting Van know, like, I ain't got no problem with you. I'm just trying to get to the man that called me a bitch, which you called this man a bitch unprovoked for no reason, so I don't feel too bad that he's trying to get at you, right? All right, so Junior and SP, they are still trying to get at each other, and Junior sneak punches him like an old scared bitch. He sneak punches him, and then we know security runs in between the two. So while Junior is being held back, Adriana, Junior's girlfriend, kind of runs up on SP and starts calling him all kind of names, and she's getting into man shit basically at this point, and you ain't this, you ain't that, blah, 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 blah. And so now SP is, I don't know if he's trying to get to Adriana or he's trying to get her out of his face. Either way, there's a bunch of stuff happening. Ryan jumps in, and I guess because something happened to Adriana, we don't know at this particular second. And then Don's trying to get to him, so it's just a lot of chaos and confusion at this point. All right, so we are back at the chaos, and it actually turns out that SP spit in Adriana's face, according to her, which is why I'm going to assume that Ryan and Don tried to jump in right now, which, he did spit in her face, which, ew. Adriana, if you just stayed your ass over there and mind your business, you wouldn't have got to spit on. Not only that, but everybody was coming at SP, like, Ryan trying to jump at him, and now Don's trying to jump at him, and of course, Julian's trying to get at him. Like, he's just trying to get everybody up off him at this point. Like, y'all can't back this man into a corner. Y'all don't know him. This is your first time meeting him, and y'all basically trying to jump old boy. So he had to get out of the situation. So it looks like Van ends up helping escort him out of the back, out of some back hallway down an alley somewhere, just kind of get him out of the situation. And after all of this, everybody's hype or whatever. And it seems like Don jumped through a wall or something random, just FYI. After all of this happens and SP gets to escape out the back room, Charmaine finally shows up with the food. A day late and $1 short. A day late and $1 short. Okay, Charmaine, whatever. So next week it looks like Junior lost his cousin, and he's dealing with that. And we also find out that SP is possibly pressing charges. Don has decided to jump into acting and modeling in order to kind of come up with some money, and we'll see what happens next week.